brings you to Space Tech Expo this year?
So technically we arrived by bus, which is something special that we would like to highlight, because often we come at the plane that Alex is flying as a pilot. We are here for presenting, so we had a 20-minute talk at the Technology Forum, and we use this fair as an opportunity to stay in contact with the partners we already have, and also to reach out to new partners, to new clients.
What have you been speaking at the session?
We spoke about a new technology for high-altitude platforms. So what we did is to connect several individual aircraft to a new formation, and this formation can carry high payload while they have a very low structural weight. And this is essential for operation as a high-altitude platform.
What trends and technologies do you think we're going to see more of in the next few years?
High-altitude platform technology in general, and complementary technology that enables the operation of such high-altitude platforms. I think satellites are very interesting for a lot of applications in the world, and on the other hand, they are really expensive. So we need a solution for doing the tasks that are normally carried out by satellites, and therefore high-altitude platforms are really interesting, and also technology that helps for communication, for data analysis on the hardware side and on the software side.
So how do you feel the European startup community is developing the industry? Is that for you?
Yes, so actually we think that startups have the potential to disrupt the industry. However, especially in the space technologies, we see a difficulty because in Germany and also in Europe, the investment is quite conservative, so let's say. So we have the experience that everyone who knows about our project is really involved and likes the idea and is really convinced, but when it comes to terms of financing, things are getting hard. We met some colleagues here from PT Scientists. They had made the next step to achieve some funding. We are still on that level, and we think this is also a hurdle that we are approaching to tackle by, for example, visiting this fair.
So what sort of people were you hoping to meet and connect with here, and have you met some interesting people?
Yeah, for us it's important to find some collaborators, some partners, foremost suppliers that by giving sponsorships or by offering cooperations help us to develop the AlphaLink aircraft itself. On the other hand, we hope to find some people that are convinced by the technology and that are offering support because they are backed by bigger clients that have the money and also the legal power to make the flying of the unmanned aircraft possible.
Why is attending this event so important to your business? Who's going to answer that?
Such events like the Space Expo are really important for us because they give the possibility to present the idea and to reach out the exact community that we're looking for. Specifically, this fair is important because it's in Germany, so it's close to our center in Berlin, and also it's renowned to be one of the most important fairs in the European aerospace industry.
So can you explain a little bit about what you spoke about in your presentation and the models here that you have in front of you?
This is a state-of-the-art high-altitude platform. So it's a one-wing solution. That means we have one wing that goes from one side to the other side. It's in continuum. So when, for example, a gust load occurs at the wingtips, so we have really high banding of the aircraft. That means fatigue can happen, the aircraft structure can destroy it, and that means we have to increase the structural weight of the aircraft to ensure that we don't have any structural problems. With our solution, we see when we apply now the same load on the aircraft, we see that there's no structural displacement of the wing. It's just we have here the joints. The joints are movable, but there's no bending moment that goes from one wingtip to the other wingtip. And that means we can design the aircraft with a lower structural weight, and this lower structural weight allows us to carry more payload, and that's essential for operating as a high-altitude platform.